No, today I don't.
So now we are going to look at some objects and see if you know the names of the object and if you remember any of them. So there are 2, 4, 6, 9 objects. So it's just a bit of fun, really. It doesn't really matter. Right, Claudia, what do you remember?
Batman, a toy of Batman, a red sportive car, hamburger, skateboard, a pink pillow, tennis ball, a rabbit, and a book of the Hobbit.
I think you're only missing one, and I don't know which one it is.
Muffin.
A skateboard.
No,
A skateboard.
she said a skateboard. The muffin, I think.
Ah, the cake, the fairy cake, the muffin.
The
Yes,
muffin.
The muffin, the cake. Okay.
Mm.
So you did very well there. So here we are, right? So this is a toy, plastic toy in the shape of a Batman. This is a cheeseburger, tennis ball, Hobbit. It's a famous book, no? Excuse me. I think this is I don't know, it could be a cushion or a pillow. So if it's for the sofa, it's a cushion. If it's for our bed, it's a pillow. Then these little cakes have different names. You can call it a muffin, a cupcake, a fairy cake, depends where you're from. A rabbit, a skateboard, and what's this called? A convertible. A convertible is the one with no roof, right? Now, I'm going to show you the words, and I would like you to think of a question to ask each other. For example, Sylvia, have you ever read The Hobbit?
Yes, I did it. When I was younger, I did it. I like the author, Tolkien, and I read The Hobbit.
Right, so you have read it. You have read it.
I have read it.
And did you see the film?
Yes, I saw the film too. Yes.
Do I remember correctly? The film is quite frightening in places.
It's quite what?
Frightening, scary.
Maybe, yes, it's too long. I think it's...
I think there's a part of it where I think it was a bit frightening.
Yes, maybe, yes.
Right.
Too long too.
Oh, it's a long film. I remember
film.
I've seen it. Also, you need to like that kind of
Yes.
theme, no? It's a bit of make-believe, sorry. Right, Sylvia, ask Nisa a question with one of the words on the screen.
Okay. And Nisa, do you like to eat hamburgers?
Not really much, but sometimes when I go to this famous fast food with my son, I take an hamburger or chips.
Chips, yeah, that's it, chips. Right.
Hamburger. Yes.
Because depending if it's American or UK English, you say chips.
Chips.
And if you're American, I think you say French fries.
French fries.
Yeah.
And then the one that are in the bag that are already cooked and they have a flavor, they're called crisps.
Crisps.
But I think the Americans call those chips, the ones that are in the bag, right?
Okay.
So you normally have a hamburger with your son sometimes when you go out.
Yeah,
but I gather
sometimes.
from your expression, it's not one of your favorite meals.
No, absolutely no.
Right.
But sometimes, yes.
Yes, it's something different, and that they like it because they make them with such a special taste. It's like it makes them want to eat it. Right, Nisa, ask Claudia something.
Yes, how many muffin do you eat during the years, the month.
Well, how many muffins do you eat at one sitting?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
With one cup of coffee? With a cup of coffee or something, how many cupcakes, muffins, or fairy cakes would you
One?
eat?
Wow.
That's a good question. I don't used to eat cupcakes because it's a temptation. And with coffee or with tea, maybe, yeah, I usually eat one, but if there are more, maybe I can take another one, maybe two.
Right, so if there's a packet in front of her or a plate full of them, it's more difficult for her to only eat one. Claudia, ask Sylvia a question.
Sylvia, what was the favorite superhero toy for your kids when they are young? They were young.
Let me think about, because he had several during during his different years. When he was maybe smaller, he liked Batman a lot, and maybe after that Iron Man. It depends on the moda. I don't know how to say that in English.
Moment in the moment. Depends on what was trending and what they were trying to brainwash them to watch.
Yes.
Not because they send it. So,
yes.
For example, my grandson now watches Pokemon. I think that's how you pronounce it. No comment. My daughter used to watch that when she was a child, and now she's 30 something. So they have brought it out again. They have merchandised it again. And so it depends what is fashionable on television. I think that's the one they are watching. No?
Yes.
Right. Sylvia for Nisa.
Okay. Nisa, would you like to have a sports car? Red, for example?
Why not? Why not? Yeah. I don't like go very fast in the car, but I love the appearance.
The appearance. Once my youngest sister had a convertible, a sports car like this, and we went out on it, and it was quite fun to have the roof down, your hair everywhere, the music on. So it was quite fun. But my nephew, he was only very small, and he was going, Auntie, stop the wind. It's moving my hair. Stop the wind. So he wasn't very happy. Yeah. So we were like silly, and we thought it was fun singing along to the music, not having a roof up. No, so it depends. No. But we didn't go very fast. It was just the idea of the roof being down. No,
I love the idea. Yes,
it's fancy, no? Something.
Something different. Right, Nisa for Claudia.
Like in the movie Thelma and Louise. Right.
Yes.
But they go over the cliff, no?
Yes.
I have watched that film, and I think I liked it when I watched it so many years ago. Yes, it was a good film. I think so. Right, Nisa for Claudia.
Okay. Claudia, have you ever tried to ride a skateboard?
Have you ever tried to skateboard? Have you ever tried to
skateboard? Yes, when I was younger, in my family there were only one skateboard, so we should share the skateboard by turns. A shift for the younger, and maybe the olders when they were using the skateboard, the youngers we were not able to use it. But at the beginning, we were sitting on the skateboard because we were very small, and you sit down on the table, and the other one push you through a hole or even in the street. And yeah, and there were accidents when you were riding that way. But I remember our skateboard, it was a wood table and only one for all the people at home.
I watched a film about a girl in Africa, and she was introduced to skateboarding by a tourist that went there. And it's about a whole village learning to skateboard,
Okay.
the children and their adventures. So this is what it reminded me a bit of that. Right, okay.